So finally, Shivaay has released after that awesome trailer, and I happened to watch this movie last night, and I have some mixed feelings. Shivaay in pieces is very good, and in pieces it's awkward. At portions it was realistic, at portions it was fiction. Basically, when I watched the movie Shivaay, the first feeling that I got was it is a mixture of movie Raid Redemption meets Drishyam meets Action Jackson meets Singham meets Taken, and when you round up all the movies together, you get Shivaay. Let me talk about the story first, without any spoilers, of course. The story is actually very serious subject in the whole world. But why would you take a story as serious as this one? Why would you like to tell that story in a Singham or a Dabang style? The first 45 minutes, it was absolutely waste of time. The film could have been easily 1.5 an hour to 2 hours maximum. But the problem with our Indian cinema is it has to be 3 hours long. The writer is Sandeep Srivastava, the script writers Robin Bhatt and Soma Roy. Soma Roy was actually part of films like Kahani, Rang De Basanti. After I knew that they were the script writers, I was pretty disappointed because I felt like I was watching Drishyam, I was watching Action Jackson, I was watching Take It. It just came all together. And believe me, when the first action sequence starts, that is the part where the film actually starts. The relation between the father and the daughter was good. There were certain moments in the film that actually gave me goosebumps. It was bone chilling. There was a morgue scene. There's a scene where the father and the daughter interact. The stunts were very, very well done. I felt this film has the best action sequences till date. The chemistry between the hero and heroine throughout the story is based on sex. Clearly, they are horny about each other. I felt like I'm watching Befikre before it released. From Ajay Devgn, you don't have to advertise having ganja every now and then. There's a moment where he actually keeps his daughter by his side and takes his ganja and looks up into the sky. The dialogues in the beginning were childish. It was not well written. अभी 4 दिन की चांदनी बाकी है. अपना चोटी दिखाओ, नाग दिखाओ. Character played by Erika. Probably the story writer wanted to show that she is actually a selfish character. So fine, she did justice to her role. The other actress who played the supporting role, Saisha, was quite decent. I felt like she was a better version of Yami Gautam. I really liked her. Girish Karnad, he was completely wasted. Veer Das is actually very good. He had a very small role, but it had its significance, and I felt really happy to see him the way he is. He's very talented. There's a sidekick of that villain. He builds up very well. He has his ruthlessness, and the action moment where they both meet, the way Ajay Devgn shredded him apart was very good. It's just that I felt like it was too easy for Ajay Devgn to the music done by Mithoon is very good. The background score is outstanding. I could relate to it. I could feel the intensity of the scene as and when the background score came. There are certain scenes where Ajay Devgn meets his daughter. I could feel the intelligence, the way it was shot. There are moments where you actually feel the pain. The last action sequence is also very good, but like I said, it could have been completed in a realistic manner. The cinematography was very well done, but I don't know why there was a hangover of Son of Sardar and Singham and they wanted to put those moments right in between of a realistic fight scene. We would have nailed it and showed to the world that we can also do similar action sequence. My favorite part in the whole film was when the main character was shredded apart to pieces in the film. It was very well shot. The cinematography, the camera work. As an ardent fan of Ajay Devgn and his team, I would like to give an open message and an open letter message to you, sir. I, as a fan, was really impressed with the film. You have done something that no other Indian film has done till date. You almost did it. As an audience, I want that please be consistent with the kind of story you want to tell. We would prefer the story to be realistic. You cannot just throw a hook and surprisingly go onto another tree and get hung in one shot. You have to show some realism how to complete that scene and make that character not superficially hero. Show us his work, show us his deeds, and then prove him as a hero. This is my message. I hope you get my point and take it very positively. Thank you, sir. What I felt after watching this whole movie and analyzing the whole story, I would like to rate it 3 out of 5. So for all you viewers who have just joined in or who have already subscribed, I would like to structure my full movie reviews in a certain manner. I would like to recommend a movie of any language which is equivalent or even better than this movie, a film called Trade. If you are an ardent fan of serious film and realistic film, you should watch Trade. This movie shows a relation between a brother and sister, so please give it a watch. It is worth watching. That's about it, guys. I thought I'll keep the spoofs and the comic elements out of this review because I was very closely attached to this film. I am still attached to this film. If you didn't like it or like it, please go ahead and hit the like or the unlike button. And if you think my previous content and this one is worth subscribing, please do subscribe. And thank you for watching Kandid Reviews. This was my first ever full movie review of Ajay Devgn's Shivaay.
सर जी मजा आया, रोंगटे खड़े हुए। पर अच्छी थी पिक्चर, ऑल इन ऑल अच्छी थी। देखो दोस्तों, देखना जरूर।